It's really critical that our wastewater system works well from an environmental perspective, right from when wastewater enters the network, through the pipes, through the treatment plant and out via our outfall. A system that's not working properly can pose a whole bunch of different environmental risks. So the team worked really hard to make sure it is working properly and we're removing those risks and protecting Hawke Bay out here. The outfall is a really key piece of our wastewater infrastructure. It's what connects the pipes in town here and the treatment plant to our environment. So it's really, really important that it's functioning properly. Without an outfall pipe, we're not able to discharge wastewater and get wastewater out of the city. If we're not able to do that, then we don't have a whole lot of options, and it will cause a whole bunch of headaches. There's a lot of work that goes into keeping an eye on it, making sure it's clear, that the diffusers are clear. We put a lot of work into looking after it, maintaining it. If it was to get damaged by, say, a boat or something running over it, then it's a huge expense to fix. The nature of it means it's hard to get to and tricky to get to. We need divers, we need underwater experts, and it's also really expensive, and that's ratepayer money that we don't want to have to spend on fixing it.
Today we're here on the Napier outfall carrying out routine maintenance of installing a new diffuser and diffuser duckbill to the concrete outfall pipe. To do that, we're using a hydraulic impact hammer drill, drilling down into the concrete, and then we're going to be securing that with a chemical bonding agent and gluing the studs to the concrete. It's very challenging due to the conditions, ground swell, visibility, wearing decontamination suits. Yeah, everything's going well, and we'll continue tomorrow.
If we need to put a dive team out on the outfall for repairs, we need to either reduce the flow from the wastewater treatment plant or shut it down completely. What we have to do is reduce the flows by shutting down our main pump stations in town and then shutting down numerous smaller pump stations that feed to that site. From there, the plant here can either be shut down or just the flows go into a low state, and that gives the divers on the outfall a chance to do their work. To shut down the pump stations, town takes a team of around 4 operators, shutting down around 13 pump stations, 2 hours prior to the actual shutdown of the plant. If we have to do a longer shutdown for a longer period, it'll take 3 hours and maybe 12 to 14 people to do the shutdown. So there's a bit more involved in what you might think. We look for at least a 3 to 5 day dry pattern before we do the shutdown. That enables the stations to have reduced amounts of volume of liquid running through them. If we've had rain, it really plays a big part in if we can even do the shutdown. And if we're expecting rain in and around the day before or the day we're doing the shutdown, we may have to postpone to the following week. It's important to have a well-maintained wastewater network system in Napier, just for the environmental impact, for the public health and safety, and for good sanitation. I've been involved in this for 28 years, and it's a well-maintained system. And our guys work 24/7, 365 days a year to maintain that network. And they do a really good job at doing that.